in that moment, I felt like it was the scariest thing I've ever experienced. And then I was probably shaking for the next 2 minutes because it was just...
Hey, how's it going? This is Dogs and People, Part 10, the final Dogs and People video of 2020. In this video series I have going, I'm exploring different angles of our relationships and the significance of those relationships. So even though this is the last Dogs and People video of the year, we'll have other videos coming out as well. So feel free to subscribe, share these videos with the people you love, and enjoy.
My name's Steven, this is Champ, and he's a Golden Retriever.
The dog's breed is a Boston Terrier, and her name is Roma, like the city.
My name's Armani. This is Butter. And Butter is a American Staffordshire Terrier mix. We did the wisdom panel DNA test, and he's part Staffy, he's part Boxer, he's part Shar-Pei, Labrador, and Rottweiler, I believe. Not 100% sure how accurate that test was, but yeah.
What are the circumstances that brought you and Champ together?
I got him from a group of people in West Virginia that were giving their puppies away. I always had a dog growing up, and then throughout college wanted to get a dog, and then once I graduated I was able to save up enough money and get Champ.
What brought us together?
Yes.
COVID. We were, sitting at home and working from home, and Davey and I have been together for a while, and I wanted to have an opportunity to take care of someone, make our family a little bigger before we took a larger step in our relationship. Ooh, come back. Pay attention. So we decided to get a puppy so that we could learn together how to be good parents and take care of someone. And Butter's a rescue pup that was born in a shelter in North Carolina. I wanted to take care of something and love someone with my partner for life. Hey,
My boyfriend and I got her during the pandemic. Also because we moved to a place that is full of dogs, and we decided we wanted our dog. Normal times we travel a lot because of our work, and during this time we are not traveling, so we thought it was the only opportunity that we had to have a puppy at least, and stay with her at home.
I'm Stephanie, and this is LONCO. He is a German Shepherd with Great Pyrenees and a Husky mix. I was doing research in Patagonia for my master's, and I was living in a group of houses with other PhD students, and there was a former street dog there, a very sweet one, and Isabel, and one day LONCO showed up wanting to play with Isabel and to play with me, and I kept telling him, fuera, fuera, like go away, you large dog, and instead he kept following me. I went scuba diving, and he chased the boat into the water and waited for us on land for 5 hours to come back. And at that point, my friend said, well, Argentina es un país generoso. It's a generous country. They put a little lanyard around his neck and said, there, you have a dog now. So I got him on a plane from Patagonia to Buenos Aires. My grandmother's friend there, who works with dogs, helped me get him on the plane from Buenos Aires to New York. And he's been with me for the last 7 years since then.
And what is one significant memory or story that you share?
Best story that I have with him is when he was a little pup and I lived with my older brother. He was still getting house trained, and he ended up taking a dump on my brother's laptop while it was open.
What was that like afterwards?
Oh, it was great, because while my brother still lived here, he would always be like, oh, this is my dog Champ, and I'd be like, yeah, but he's never shit on my laptop.
The biggest memories that I have are her going to our chairs, and she wants to eat with us. Sometimes she believes she's a person, so she stays in the chair waiting for food. And now that we don't want her to stay there, she comes to close to me, and she stays close to my chair, asking for food.
I always wanted a wolfy looking dog that was adventurous and loved exercise. And so over the years, we've gone on quite a few adventures. But one that I remember in particular is at Shining Rock in North Carolina, in the Asheville area. We did not realize the hike would end up being this, full day journey. We kept getting lost, but he went with the flow, hiked I think about 15 miles at the end of the day. We came upon a rock scramble. He scrambled up it as if it were nothing. And then at the very top, I brought treats for him, but it wasn't enough for a 15-mile hike. So my friends and I all started sharing bits of our apple with him, and we called it baby birding, where we take a bite of our apple and then hand him the piece we bit off. And I remember we were sitting there with 4 friends and everyone biting their apples and tossing him a piece so he could have some food after such a long hike.
We were out for a nighttime walk and potty, and Butter gets a little frustrated on his walks, something we're working through. He got frustrated with me and started to jump up and down, and I guess his collar was too loose and he came out of the collar, so I lost my handle on him, and he starts darting up the street, and I am fully panicked, and my heart's beating a mile a minute or whatever the phrase is, and it scared the crap out of me. I thought I'd lost him forever. I think he was actually running home because we were only a few feet away, but I couldn't tell. It was dark outside, and I managed to grab him at the gate like right before he would have passed our house, and he actually came outside at the very same moment. So we wouldn't have lost him, but like in that moment I felt like it was the scariest thing I've ever experienced. And then I was probably shaking for the next 2 minutes because it was so terrifying.
Well, I love her so much. I had other pets before when I'm from Argentina, when I live in Argentina. But I didn't have like this kind of relationship with any other of my dogs. I don't know if now because it's like I'm the owner and I have to like do everything for her. But yeah, I love like playing with her, being with her, like sleeping with her. Yeah, like if I can stay the whole day with her, I do it.
He's just always there, so whatever's going on, it's just nice to have him having to listen to my shit, and then I'll just do whatever he needs from me, so it's a pretty balanced out relationship.
Well, this is my kid. We get up every day and feed him and walk him and play with him and buy him toys to keep him engaged, and this is my special guy that I get to take care of every single day. I miss him when I leave him. I'm always thinking about him. I'm always thinking of how I can make things better. In the short time we've had him, we've changed his food 3 times just to find what works best for him. I'm constantly at Petco because I want him to have, this teething ring and that frozen treat to help with his teething, because his gums are bleeding and he's always in pain and wants to eat everything and chew on everything. To me, Butter is part of my family. This is my son, and I love him and I take care of him every single day.
He's become my best friend. We've been through a lot together. He was there all 5 years of my PhD, my last year of my master's, and then my first year in DC, although he did not live with me the whole time since I was traveling 4 days a week. And ever since I've had him back, he's reminded me how he helps me get outside every day, stay active, provides good companionship. So he's my best friend and a loyal companion. And yeah, he's already 9, but we're gonna spend the last years with as much adventure as possible.
Thanks so much for watching. It's been awesome getting to meet people and their dogs and explore the significance of their relationships. And I'd love for you to get to know them as well. I have a playlist, Dogs and People, of 9 other videos. Feel free to click those videos, watch them in their entirety, subscribe to this channel, and share the videos with people in your life. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.